Hi, I'm Brian Simmons, Director of Marching Band at Texas Southern University, and you're tuned into Homegrown, powered by Forward Times. Let's go, baby!
It's like the music geek in me is super excited about this interview. He's like super young and super talented. I'm like legit a fan, so I'm like really excited. Isn't it giving what it needs to be given? So is this what we'll be?
Yes, we're gonna use whatever.
This is perfect. I've never gotten that I give positive Amanda Seals energy, but I'm gonna go with that and I accept that. I truly do. So I'm Lenora, or Chelsea Lenora, and I'm from Forward Times Publication, publishing company, newspaper. It's my family business. So my grandfather founded it in 1960. And then he passed away in 1971, just so you kind of know the history. And I serve as the entertainment editor and the business manager. But I've been geeking out about this because I'm a musician first.
I hope we create some magic and I live up to all.
No, you are. I'm first of all intrigued because you look so young and you don't have the typical look of a band director, you know, at an HBCU. I feel like in our minds, we imagine an old guy, you know? And my mom told me to ask you how old you are, and I said only if he's comfortable answering, but can I guess? I would say anywhere between, first I was gonna say 29, but when I met you, you're very mature and distinguished, so I'd say like 32. No?
I'll be 30 in November.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I was right, okay.
I went to Southern. I'm a two-time graduate of Southern.
Okay.
And I also worked at Southern.
Okay.
I worked in Southern Band Department.
Okay.
So once I graduated from Southern the first time, I got my undergraduate degree in music.
Okay.
And I graduated in 22. I graduated in May. I was assistant band director and arranger in June.
Crazy.
So I worked there for 7.5 years.
Wow.
So coming to Texas Southern, it was different. Like it's still, I tell people all the time, it still haven't hit me.
Really?
No, not at all.
Cause you just got here too.
Yeah, I mean,
like
but I work.
Yeah.
You know, I work every day. Like from probably since I was maybe like 15, 16.
Wow.
So I've never really like been on a vacation, never really did all those types of things. So it was just from one thing to the next. So even during the pandemic, you know, Southern, we were kind of chilling a little bit. Then I got the call to take Louisiana leadership and put them a part of the Joe Biden thing. So once we started that, then the spring kicked off. Then Southern, we had football. Then Louisiana leadership was kicking up again. Then All-Star Band season. Then I was interviewing for this job, and then went back to Southern, and now I'm here. And it's been great. So it's never really dawned on me. And ever since I came in the door, it's just been work.
Do you ever have any challenges or like sort of difficulties with your, because essentially age-wise they're your peers, right? Do you deal with any difficulties with them respecting your leadership and, you know what I mean, your experience and tenure?
As far as the students is concerned, not anymore. I remember when I first started teaching at Southern, again, I was a senior in the band, I was bandsman of the year. I went from bandsman of the year to band director like the next year. And so I still had students that I brought through the band.
Right.
And they were answering to me, and so I kind of had to teach them how to draw that line.
Right.
You know, my 20s wasn't average.
Right.
You know, being 22, teaching on a college campus, the people I'm supposed to hang with are my students. But I had to draw that line.
Right.
So I didn't have an average 20-something-year-old experience. I was always with people that were older.
Right.
So now it's like second nature. All the guys that's in band, guys and girls that's in band now, they grew up watching me do what I do. So it's not even a thought of mine. So it's like the 90s, he had got like a 6-disc CD changer.
Oh, that was the thing.
He thought he was the man. He had like the controller in the front, but the little disc changer was in the trunk. And he used to make a big old noise. And so he would, you know, listen to all kinds of CDs. Sade, he'll go from Sade to Mos Def to Dr. Dre, Erykah Badu, Angie Stone, Jill Scott, R. Kelly, you know, he's a good artist.
Great artist.
He's a good artist. Separate the professional from the personal. Okay. But I just had to leave it.
No, I feel you.
But yeah, so I would hear all of that. And don't talk about when Bear Share and LimeWire came out. He started making his own CDs.
Oh yeah.
And it would never make sense. It would go from Kirk Franklin to Anita Baker, you know?
Yeah.
Life Jennings.
That sounds like my favorite.
So it was very bipolar in the car. And then my mom, you know, it was always weird. She was always kind of no nonsense. Because, you know, my mom she had 3 sons and she was in her 20s. You know, so she was young. You know, that young black mama patience is
thin.
what? It's very thin.
Paper thin.
But I listen to the stuff she'll play and listen to. And I was just like, how can you be this hard up and you out here listening to Michael Jackson, Mr. Fall in Love, stuff like that. Paul, say.
Yeah.
And so,
that's what song.
yeah, so I'd hear all of that. And then I was like, I went through a phase like around 4th, 5th grade. I was a little emo, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, wake me up inside.
Okay, little Green Day.
Yeah, okay. Well, wake me up in September. Yeah. So I went through that, but I was always balanced. When I went to school, I had a personality. I was that guy. But when I was home, I was very in my shell. And so that's when the music would kind of just take over. So I remember having a point to where I was like, I want to do this. I want to write the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to learn how to play guitar, but I want to learn how to piece all this together. And so maybe when I got in about 6th, 7th grade, I started trying to make musical scores and arrangements and stuff like that. And I didn't know what I was doing for a long time. But I would come home and I would just sit there. And people, I would see shadows pass me by. It'd be 6 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, then 8 o'clock, then 9 o'clock, then this light go off, then that light go off, then somebody turn the light on above the stove and stuff like that. And I would do that every day for about 3 months until I got it. And I never turned it.
Even your musical story, your journey as to how you fell in love with music, it's balanced. You listen to some of everything.
Yeah, I'm very eclectic.
I see. Yeah. One thing I really loved on your page is your arrangement of the Lucky Day Extra song. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
I see that you like Lucky Day. He makes incredible music. Who are some other artists that you listen to now that you enjoy?
That's like current.
That's current.
Ooh, I like Brent Fires. Drake is the voice of our college.
Right.
You tell me a moment of college, good or bad, I can give you a Drake song.
Facts.
Whether it's Fancy, whether it's Marvin's Room, Fireworks, it didn't matter. Giveon, I like his. Okay. Yeah, I like his music. His voice is a little. He's kind of catches me in the middle.
Yeah, you love it or you hate it. I love it personally, but I know you either love it or you hate it.
It's strong, classical, British,
very
American,
very tone, sweet.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to get with that. I like Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan. Some of my students at Southern just put me on this what's her name? Yeba.
Oh, Yeba.
Oh my God, I was like, just started listening to her.
Okay. Not the air quotes.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's so mysterious, but she's fire.
Yeah,
she's a true musician.
She's mysterious. But Lucky Day, for me, at this point in time, he just rolled.
For sure.
God dog it, like.
It's him and D-Mile. Them working together is crazy.
Let me tell you, he make brown liquor music. You know what brown liquor music? Do you know?
I do know what brown liquor music is.
It's a definition of it. It just burns so good. You know what I mean? I know this.
Yeah, you know.
I don't even practice.
Boom, 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 boom. Very fire. How we get to the title?
That's a nice post.
I love it.
Just give me, I love to love you, baby. Give me all that.
My band will be playing and stuff, and everybody will have some libations.
Yeah, spirits.
Yeah, spirits. But you gotta hear Relax. I did a song called Relax. I feel like you may dig that one. Cause it's a little live vibe.
I'm big. I'm big on funk and
vibes.
It's
very funky.
I can go up and down. It don't even matter to me.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Anderson .Paak.
Yes, Lord. I love Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
This is 90s.
Is it? Okay.
It's giving me 90s silk.
I feel like you giving 90s. I'm definitely giving like some type of 70s thing.
You gotta.
I can go early 2000s prime, like. 1, 2. Stay there. Oh yeah, I got it. I'm shaking harder than the party bus, but I got it. The prison. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's perfect. Can't see me.
I can see that.